Hello friends, welcome to our channel Aha Zindagi Tricky Maths. In this lecture, we will discuss some important problems on the topic ratio and proportion. So let's start. See, in this first problem, it is given that mean proportion of two numbers is 12 and third proportional is 324 and we have to find the numbers. So we will assume let the numbers be x and y. As the mean proportional is given as 12, therefore under root of xy, as mean proportional of two numbers x and y will be under root xy and it is given as 12. So squaring both sides we will get xy will be equal to 12 square, that is 144. So suppose this is our equation number 1. Also it is given that third proportional is 324. So x ratio y proportional y ratio 324. Okay, 324 is your third proportional. So from this we will get y square equal to 324 times x, and this will be equal to 324. Substituting x by using equation 1, it will be 144 by y. So we got this using equation 1. Now we will get y cube equal to 6 into 3 into 2 whole cube, and from this we can calculate y as 6 into 3 into 2, that is 36. Substituting the value of y in equation 1, we can find x. Therefore x will be equal to 144 divided by y, and y is 36, so it will be equal to 4. So numbers are 4 and 36. We will discuss next problem. See, in this problem, it is given Rita invested 25% more than Sunil. Sunil invested 30% less than Abhinav, and Abhinav's investment amount is given as 6,000. So we have to find the ratio of amount that Rita invested to the total amount invested by all of them together. Okay. So we will as it is given Abhinav investment. So Abhinav's investment is rupees 6,000, and from Abhinav's investment we can find Sunil's investment. Sunil's investment will be, as he is investing 30% less than Abhinav, so it will be 70% of Abhinav's amount. So 70 by 100 into rupees 6,000, so it will be equal to rupees 4,200. And now we have Sunil's investment, so we can find Rita's investment. As she is investing 25% more than Sunil, so Rita's investment, it will be equal to 125%, that is 125 by 100 into rupees 4,200. So it will be equal to rupees 5,250. Now we can find the total investment by all the three. Therefore, total amount invested, it will be equal to rupees 5250 by Rita, 4,200 by Sunil, and 6,000 invested by Abhinav. So total will be rupees 15,450. Okay. Now we have to find the ratio of amount invested by Rita and the total investment. So required ratio, it will be equal to amount invested by Rita, that is 5250, ratio total amount invested, that is 15,450. So after simplification we will get 35 ratio 103. So our answer will be option number D. We will discuss next problem. See, in this problem what is given that 2010 amount, it is distributed among three persons A, B and C, such that ratio will be such that If A gets rupees 5, B must get 12. And if B gets 4, then C must get 5.50. So we have to find the share of C minus share of B. Okay. So as the ratio is given, A ratio B will be, see, if A gets rupees 5, then B must get 12. So 5 ratio 12. Similarly, B ratio C, if B gets rupees 4, C must get rupees 5.50. Now, in order to get A ratio, B ratio, C, we have to make B component same. So, here it is 12. So, if we multiply by 3 here, it will become 12. And as we know, if we multiply the numerator and denominator of a ratio, then the ratio will remain unchanged. Okay. So, if we multiply 4 into 3, ratio 5.50 into 3. So, it will be equal to 12 ratio 33 by 2. Therefore, we can find A ratio, B ratio, C, and it will be equal to 5 ratio 12 ratio 33 by 2. So, multiplying by 2, we will get 10 ratio 24 ratio 33. Okay. Now, if we add all this, we will get 67. So, out of 67 parts, B will get 24 parts and C will get 33 parts. Okay. And we have to find share of C minus share of B. So, C's share minus B's share, it will be equal to, as C is getting 33 parts. So, 33 out of 67 parts of 2010 rupees 2010 minus B will get 24 parts out of 67 parts of rupees 2010. So after calculating, we will get rupees 270. So our answer will be option number A. We will discuss next problem. See, in this problem it is given a sum is divided among A, B, C, D in the ratio 3 ratio 4 ratio 9 ratio 10. And it is also given that C's share is 2580 more than B's share, and we have to find the amount of A and D together. So, on the basis of given ratio, we can assume the shares of A, B, C, and D. Let the shares of A, B, C, and D be 3x, 4x, 9x, and 10x respectively. Okay. Now difference between C and B it is given as 2580. Therefore C share we know 9x. So 9x minus B share is 4x, and it is equal to rupees 2580. So from this we can calculate 5x equal to 2580. So x will be equal to rupees 2580 divided by 5, and it will be equal to rupees 516. Now we have to find the total amount of A and D. Therefore, required amount, it will be equal to A and D, that is 3x plus 10x, that is 13x. So it will be equal to 13 into rupees 516, and it will be equal to rupees 6708. So our answer will be option number C. We will discuss next problem. See, in this problem, it is given in a college, students in arts and commerce are in the ratio 4 ratio 5. If 65 commerce students join, then the ratio will become 8 ratio 11. That is arts ratio. Commerce students ratio will be 8 ratio 11, and we have to find the number of students in arts faculty. Okay. So on the basis of given ratio, we can assume the number of students. Let arts and commerce students be 4x and 5x respectively. Okay. Now 65 students will join commerce. So arts student will remain same, that is 4x, and commerce student will increase by 65. So initial number of students was 5x. So 5x plus 65, and it will be equal to, new ratio will be 8 by 11. You can see here. So from this we can find x. So 44x equal to 40x plus 8 into 65. Okay, and from this we can find 4x equal to 520, or x will be equal to 130. Now we have to find how many students are there in arts. Therefore, number of arts students equal to 4x, that is 4 into 130, so it will be 520. So our answer will be option number A. Okay friends, so in this lecture we have discussed some important problems on the topic ratio and proportion. Okay, thank you.